said into your early life, romance came.
One time over drinks, I made the mistake of telling a stranger my story. I could blame the shots that I so carelessly threw back that night, and in public, I will. But privately, I just wanted to stop holding the weight of this on my own. So I leaned over and I tell this guy, Jerry or Joe or something, I tell this guy the bare truth. That I wasn't built for this world. That my species, so very, very far away, was built to observe and comment. Like a reporter, he asked, and I waved my hand in a way that told him both that he was right in his assessment and wrong to interrupt me. He got the message and I continued. I couldn't tell him much about the home planet because it was so long ago. Light years affect the mind as well as the body, you see. But I could tell him that the observation is an ordained duty. Someone must take notes, see the patterns, report back. That's our job. These notes went to, well, I don't know. I'm not sure if I ever knew or if I just forgot. But it really doesn't matter because the planet is dead. That's how I got here. He nodded just a little bit at that news, and I downed another shot before I continued. Yes, it's all gone. I'm the lone survivor. And again, it's just so long ago that I can't tell you if that's by design or not. I look out the window as I admit my deepest secret. That I hope I was saved on purpose, that perhaps in some heroic fashion to preserve our future. Wistful, I pause for an awfully long time, stuck on this idea. Joe or Jerry doesn't say anything. Finally, I return to concrete thoughts. I admit that I want my life to be the desperate death of a dying race because then there's some meaning to all this suffering. And as I say this, I know I'm about to lose him, that it's about to get too sad for him. But he leans forward instead, defying my expectations, and I rush to get the rest of this out before he backs away for good. I'm here on this planet and I'm not built for it. My body is sluggish and wearing down under the atmospheric pressure. People walk by too fast and disconnected. There's too much to observe and not nearly enough time. If my people had the ability to chronicle all of this, and I sweep my arm in front of me to indicate that I'm talking about this whole planet. If my people had the ability to chronicle all of this, I wasn't given time to develop that skill before getting here. So I'm sitting just on the outside of the moment, edged out of your human experience. Joe or Jerry drinks his beer. I almost said that I know that these feelings aren't foreign to human beings, but I didn't feel like making him feel equal in that moment. I can't be sure if making humans feel comfortable is a condition of my race or a survival technique developed in my time here. It doesn't really matter. I'd finally put to words the things that I had been experiencing, finally observed and commented on my own life here. And now I just want to file this report and be done. Even if there was no one to file this to but a short, average-looking man with his hair purposely parted on the left side of his head. There really wasn't much to say after that. There was a pregnant pause, and in it, the thought that I might sound crazy to the stranger passed my mind for the first time that night. But instead of suggesting the very thought, he thanked me for my honesty and left. I knew he was sincere in his appreciation, the observational skills I have and all. So I let the fear of being discovered go and I drank alone for the rest of the night. It wasn't until years later that I brought that night to this present. I had of course seen this character, my caricature, everywhere. The bright blue and red emblazoned with the yellow S emblem could not be avoided. The symbolism in the tale was too appealing to be ignored by the public. I couldn't really get mad at Joe or Jerry. I had to sworn into secrecy, and of course, he changed the depressing parts of the story to make it palatable. I can't blame him, really. Though, if given the chance, I would ask what part of my tale made him think this character could be a hero. Maybe he was just hopeful for me. Or maybe, and more likely, that just gave the pain a purpose.